Should be live. Hopefully it's working. Let me do this. Oh, this thing. Yeah. Hopefully it's working. Yep, I can hear. That's alright, and mic's working. Right, and so I thought I'd do a live this. Well, I think it's been about a month since the last time I'd done a live, so I thought I'd hop on and do one. Turn that off because normally the phone goes off. And so let's see who we've got in. We've got some things to do with Tech Sparky. Henry, how you doing, mate? Lee, hello, mate. How you doing, Dick? Hope you're well. You know, Bros, how you doing? And Partnest, Ken Raiding coming. Yeah, I was watching Ken's as well, so thank you, Ken, for sending people over. I don't know where I am at all. So that's working. I'm going to put a link out straight away. I don't have a lot to say really. I've not been in the shed again. Put a link out. Hopefully it works because I've just tried putting it in already and it didn't work. I haven't been in the shed. There's been a lot to do at work right now. Let's just pin that. There we go. Pin that. So the link's in there if you want to pop up. If you do want one of my stickers as well, email me and I'll get one sent out to you. Got a ping, of course. Hello, Sparky.
Get your company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. How was your day been?
All right. Because I didn't have to go to work today, so not too bad. Unlike yesterday, it was absolute craziness after what happened.
Oh, it's mental that video you sent me. Well, today they did an assessment of the barn. The barn's no longer there.
It's Parky. Hello, Partnest.
Who's in chat? All right, Dick. All right, Lee, Henry. Welcome.
Is Brother Lee going to come up?
Oh dear.
Glenn, how you doing? William, how you doing, mate?
I've spoken to my web person and my IT person, Rebecca, today, and we both agreed we're going to open the Zoom up to anybody in the engine nuts department because we know them in there. 90% of the people in there, we know them. Okay, so there's going to be a notice put up sometime today. Notice in there, just contact one of us for the link. You know what I mean? So you can come in the office anytime. You can have a laugh. If you've got a problem with an engine or you want to discuss something with Ash or Scotty when they're ever available. Come in the office anytime. Oh, who's got YouTube on?
You got to contact Jimmy for link.
Scotty when they're ever available.
Yeah. Henry.
Yeah, let me
Mute or close your YouTube page.
hold on there. Boom. All right.
New bit.
All right.
I'm on headphones, so I don't have that problem.
Amateur. These amateurs these days.
Yeah, well, I still had it, but I had headphones on, so it didn't affect the panel.
What's that?
Well, I like hearing things twice. That way it can catch it,
That way you can catch it. Godfather.
Got myself a sticker through the post.
What you got there, Ash?
Yeah,
sticker Ralph.
Yeah,
I was shocked when he turned up. It's been a while.
Yeah, but at least Ralph made good on his promise.
Yeah.
Unlike some people I could mention. Although it does actually send out his stickers, to be fair. I think Ralph's still waiting for his.
William.
All right, Glenn. No pros. Oh dear. So how's all the weather then, Ash? Where you are now?
Cold, but no snow.
Oh, cool.
But no
Well,
snow.
so I'll give you an update. I know I did it on Ken's live. I just get back into reality, like so. I just pick up the camera. Go about snow. I think I've got a bit of blue sky. Oh, we do earlier on. A little bit.
It's cold though. It's bitter.
Yeah, we're about. Well, I was out early just before snow started, and it was about 0 degrees.
Good.
Oh, thank her for heated seats.
So you had some bad weather there, Ash?
Yeah, that's one of the trees. What sort of a
Wow.
caravan?
That's what, next to your house?
No, it's where I work at the caravan site.
Oh, okay.
So yesterday I shouldn't have been at work, but because of a clean up, I had to go in.
Yeah.
Normally we only do 4 hours on the Saturday. We ended up doing 8.
We're going to pay you accordingly.
Yeah, should do. We had electric
What
off
will
on
be
the
time
car.
and a half or double time?
God knows. God knows.
No, don't worry about it.
Doing.
As long as you get paid.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's one of our big trees what come down.
Blimey.
And that caravan there, what's sitting in the background, that's £95,000.
Yeah, I can believe it.
So, yeah,
The
we have
cost
to
of
move that out of the
houses.
way. Yeah, it's crazy the price of them. I don't know why people buy them. They
Yeah.
could buy a house up here cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, won't pay that much for a static anyway.
Now, what was that? A wind shear or what?
It's just a storm.
Yeah, but
Bad wind.
how many mile-an-hour winds was it?
It was like 60 or 80.
Yeah, so it must have been a
Yeah.
wind
Wait,
shear. Yeah.
80 up here, yeah.
Well, we don't refer it to that. We just call it a storm. It did give it a name, didn't they?
Airwind.
Alwyn or something.
Yeah, something crazy as that. Crazy storms. Only gonna, like
It's
down
down here
here.
in excess of 60 miles an hour to do that sort of damage.
That's one of the big trees what come down and fell into the ravine. We've still got to figure out how on earth we're going to get that one out.
Chop it up.
It's right down there. It's a
Chainsaw.
massive drop. It's a right drop down there underneath. It's basically hovering. It is.
You cut it in little pieces.
It's like
Put it in your pocket and walk
an
out.
elephant one bite at a time.
That's it.
Yeah. So we'll sort it out because that's like a ravine down there. It's crazy.
Nuts into the weather. Weather's going to be not too bad now. It's 7 here, but we've got overcast at the moment. We're expecting a little bit more stormy weather.
Where's Scotty?
Probably in chill out mode somewhere.
Figure he'd be up.
Definitely. Yeah, so I've been busy as well today. So the radio small for 3 hours, and then I got some cards done, and I'm chilled out now. So yeah, not been too bad. I've been doing foiling cards, so you can see the reflection. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. So trying to get that done. Other than that, yeah, but then the weather's going to be hopefully back to normal-ish soon, back to dry, nice weather.
Yeah, next week it's supposed to be in the 40s, 50s again here.
Yeah.
Why is Henry tanned out? No, why is William tanned out Uno's bro?
That's
His messages, and there's nothing offensive about them.
how do Sparky? How Henry?
Hi, Henry Blood. There's nothing offensive about that.
No, he might have pressed the wrong button.
Well, it's possible.
Yeah, especially on the phone.
It does happen.
Slip of the finger. Bothering that. At least one thing, Ash, you're safe and well after yesterday because I thought that caravan was going to go, and now
I'll
I
show
saw that
video.
clip where it were lifting up.
Where Tinker Tailor sent us a
That's the
photograph.
one.
That was it.
In the like anchor points in. And
Yeah,
what, you know, you've like
them on our showground.
Yeah.
Them I'm having it for sale.
yeah,
Like,
you've got like anchor points
yeah,
embedded in
that's what we need
concrete.
to go around and do. Is anchor them. But none of them are anchored at the moment. But we've just had the bolts come in to do that and the chain.
Yeah,
So
which is
we
like
have
a
to do
loop
that.
sticking out of concrete, and
Yeah,
I've seen enough
Yeah.
of them going
a
past.
lot
it.
of our pitches
That's
are
fine,
on
but-
concrete and gravel pitches. A lot of them are.
Have to use
So-
the side anchor, then use the side anchors on the floor. Any ground
Pain.
anchors. Yeah, pain in the ass. It is.
I hope Chris Reid not had any problems with his static.
I thought there was something on my computer. I clicked it off, and there I was gone.
I've done it. We've all done it. We've all. I've sometimes closed the StreamYard tab by accident on one panel.
Definitely.
Cold.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tim,
Hello,
All
Tim.
right. It's Mr. Squeaky.
did you see that video? There was a guy in Hyde Park in London. It was on this fairground ride. And there was this guy who looked just like Tim. Hey up, Ken. Now it's officially a raid. It's officially a raid now. We have the raidee. Or is it the raider?
Oh, God. Cold. I'm turning 80 now.
Now, anybody? Yeah, you should be back soon. That other one. Yeah, you know, bros should be back soon.
Yeah.
Coming down pretty good.
Well, yeah, that's one way to lob your camera.
He's on his phone.
Coming down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to come down.
Yeah, it's like that over here too.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I'm in Monroe. I just picked up that tie rod end for my truck, and I'll be 5 miles home in trouble. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's crazy, mad.
Where is Lee?
Hey up, Lee.
There's Lee.
Hello, Ash. Hello,
Oh,
Ken.
hi.
Hello, Henry, Sparky, and Partness. Not forgetting Partness Darkness.
Last but certainly not least.
Yeah, last but not least.
Spark, you in charge a second. I'll just need to turn on this heating.
Okay, no worries. Yep, yeah.
Oh, Ash is gone. I was going to show Ash my sticker.
What I was going to say, so
we
yeah.
didn't send them out.
Yeah.
It'll be
So you
Tuesday.
get hold of a pigeon.
No, it'll be Tuesday. I'll be sending them out Tuesday.
Oh, is that when you can get hold of a pigeon?
No, that's when I'm going to go to the post office.
Yeah, Lee, hold the sticker up again. Hold the sticker up again, Lee. What was it?
Sending them by pigeon post.
What's that in the middle? The training.
Yeah.
Road layout. Right, okay. Put your email in the private chat for us. I'm going to send you something across because I did something last night for you.
Okay. I don't know my email offhand.
Oh my word! You don't know your email?
No, I've got two. I've got a personal email and I've got my YouTube email.
I've got three email addresses. I've got two BT Internet.
Bear
ones
with me. I can get it.
and the
I just
Outlook
need to
one.
get the booklet that's up here. The emailing.
The thing is about having emails, I've got them all separated because it's easier. I've got one personal one.
Yeah, I've got two personal ones. Because I'd lost password for one, and then I got it back.
So, Henry.
This is me YouTube one.
Nice.
Loads of little signs like that.
Park nest of dove.
Yeah, technically, it is a dove. Oh, hang on.
I've actually got a new intro as well. Henry, I've had a new intro recently done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know the big boy train. I can't think what train it is. You know which one I mean, don't you, Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that train running, and then my logo.
Yeah.
It's been done by someone from the States, Steve Essex.
All right. Nice. Good.
I'll send it over now in private chat. I'm just gonna get it.
Well,
Sparky.
time is no rush. Yeah. So, what made me chuckle was I was on Twitter about 2 weeks ago. And a friend of mine sent me a nice picture, by the way.
I see Mick's being his usual charming self.
Left Henry on the panel. Yeah, but don't forget Henry's the retirement type. You know what I mean, Mick? He's retired and he's likes to chill out in his armchair.
Pipe and slippers.
He's got a commode underneath him. He's got a commode as well.
Oh, we just have to make do with a bucket from B&Q.
It's called
Or Home Depot for the Americans.
It's called Depends.
I'm just on camera at the moment doing some bits and pieces today, but yeah, the weather looks
I was on Canva before doing some thumbnails because I was going to do a reminder for the live stream. Then I thought against it. I couldn't be bothered.
I've only got one more video left, and I've actually run out of content.
I haven't. I've got 5 in the bank.
Yeah, well, I had loads in the bank, but I've hardly made any videos. Volvo's not really needed out doing to it.
I've got 5 in the bank.
Although I've got a couple.
I've got next week's video just finished filming. I've got my week after that's filmed, and I've got them all worked out.
There's things I need to do, but you know, whether like it is, it just demotivates you. You lose your mojo a bit. Lose your motivation to do things.
Same with me. I should be going to get a piece for the toilet, and it's snowing out there. I don't feel like going.
Yeah.
That's how much
everyone knows where I'm coming from.
It needs private chat.
Cheers. I'll be there in a second. Just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It is on my about page, but I don't mind.
I don't go on people's pages because half of the emails I try on about pages don't actually work these days.
Yeah, no, mine
definitely works.
Yeah, mine does.
Is that a QUAL?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's a Q, right? Not a G. It's not a G. It's a Q.
No, QU. Yeah. It seems you're going on the about page, Henry. It's not a problem. I'll send your sticker to Ken's, and then you can get it from Ken. It's easy doing that. I'm going to send a load to Ken.
Yeah, Ken's a bit central.
Yeah, I'll be seeing Ken.
He's the US hub.
I'll be seeing Ken. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't forget a tip off him as well. Yeah, I'm just in the middle of trying. I'm on eBay as well, so I'm just bidding on a light and a Nebo lights. They want 40 quid for it, and the bid at the moment is by now 40 quid, and the actual bid is only for £17. I'm hoping to get it for 20 quid.
I wonder who that mugshot is. It looks like Kevin.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to hear a funny? You want to hear a funny story?
Go on, Ken.
My nephew, okay, my nephew Drew, all right. Now he's a nice guy, real nice guy. He just doesn't like to work. He's a typical 25-year-old American kid, just doesn't like to work. All right. So anyway, he gets a job at like an Amazon warehouse or Home Depot, or wherever the hell, one of those places, right? And his first day, he gets hurt. Okay, first day, he's lifting a package. Something went right, so he's on workman's comp. His first day, okay. He's afraid to tell his father. Okay, so what does he do? He works third shift. I wake up last night 3 a.m, take a leak. I go, who the hell's in my daughter's bed? It's him. He's afraid to go home. He says, "Oh, I'm gonna sleep here till I go home in the morning." like, just tell your freaking father you got hurt, you know? Ugh. He's like, oh no, I'll sleep here for the third shift to go home in the morning. I'm like, are you kidding me?
God, being fried, that's what it is.
The youth of America, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, work shy. Same here. But you know, it used to appear on Jeremy Kyle's show, which is a UK equivalent of a Jerry Springer.
Yeah, look at it here. Look, no snow, no nothing.
With less violence.
5 miles away. 5 miles away. Nothing.
Anyways, Mike's got snow.
Like, I went next town, there was no snow.
Yeah, nothing. 5 miles away.
Yeah, Mike's got snow.
What you got, Henry? Anything good?
Mailman just dropped it off.
You've been on that wish.com, haven't you, again, haven't you?
Oh, no, that's
Oh,
got to
what the hell's
be banned.
I don't know what it
Oh,
is.
but I tell you what, they got the salt trucks out.
What the hell is it?
I got to open up and see what it is.
Yeah, you need to.
3 years later, you're getting the packaging.
Hello, Project Man.
Hi, Luke.
Have you well
Sorry,
up there?
Gary. I
Over
can't
there,
see the screen because I was... Sorry then, Gary. I still haven't emailed you, Gary. I need to email you. They have decided they aren't going to sell that bike.
Project Man, hope Martin's got the snow shovel out up there.
Have we got snow? Have we got snow in Lincolnshire?
I think there was
You know what this is?
Hello, Mick. Hello, Grandpa Kevin.
It's so you can conform the oil. It's a oil drain pan. You can conform this
do anything, the shape you want.
into any shape you
I
want.
remind you of that song, bend me, shape me any way you want me. I can't remember who did it.
No, can I?
All right, this is a oil drain catch. So when you open up the drain plug, you can flex this thing any way you want, you know, and aim it to a place where you want to drain the oil.
Yeah.
Right? Pretty neat.
Yeah, that is. It's a neat little gadget.
Yeah. What's a band called The Outsiders? I think.
Yeah, it
Is
was
it-
about...
Oh, Eamon Corner. That's probably the one I know best.
At least that's one thing, Gary. You're not going to take the... Now the gazebo's down, you won't get snow on top of it. Oh, dear. Yeah. Can't believe that bloody gazebo went flying at Martin's. Oh, crazy. Oh, by the way, Ash, have you seen your sheep and anything else in your back garden lately?
No, I haven't been in the back garden recently. I haven't had time to.
Yeah, it's just temperatures just dropped here down to 3 at the moment on here. On the Amazon thing.
Don't know what it is outside. I went out. I had to repair some of the fence work that had blew down next door. I just temporarily repaired it until they get until next door buy new fence panels.
They're quite expensive right now.
That he's got his nephew that makes them, so he gets them through his nephew. Cheaper.
Yeah, Ken, this is like the eliminator used. It's an oil trap.
Flex funnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
So
are
you can make
nice.
it
I just use cardboard.
Yeah. Well, the old man, Wayne,
They are
he
nice,
saw
though.
me use it. He saw me using cardboard. He says, you need one of these.
Hey,
There goes Ken.
there goes Ken.
Ken.
He's back, he's forward, he's down. He's
He's back and forth like a yo-yo.
Oh, definitely.
Perfect fong weather.
I was meant to be doing a video reminder, but I thought I've been on one live stream, Ken's. I thought I'm not going to do a reminder for my live stream. Can't be bothered.
No.
It's not worth it all the time. I'm working on the same thing. I'm finishing off a build that I've already started, so it's not as though.
How's the raft going along? Not raft anymore. You've trimmed it, so it don't look like.
Yeah, I'm working on the. You'll see today what I'm working on the sides for it to make it into a proper platform.
Have you ever thought of buying a CNC machine, doing your own little parts and everything? You know, in a little water one. You know, I mean, CNC.
Nah, I like doing it this way. I like doing the scratch building by matchsticks. I've seen the CNC machines. I'm not one for it. I like my way.
I'll do some 3D printing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Even Ralph's got.
Yeah, I've got someone that can do me 3D printing if I want it. I only have to. He'll do me 3D printing. I've got Double O'Neill, Tristan. I've got friends. I've got 3D printers that are offered to do stuff like that for me if I need it. I've just been. I like doing the way I make me stuff.
Yeah, you do your own thing, Lee.
Yeah.
Your own thing.
Yeah. Exactly. I tell you, I was listening to the radio station, Sparky, on this radio station a couple of days ago.
And
quite interesting. I've now took to listening to other people on the radio on Reach Air.
Because Scotty does. He's been doing radio stuff with Scotty.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's noticed, have they?
What?
Do you notice anything different?
No. Yeah, you've had your haircut?
No, not that. That's ancient history. That's old news.
I haven't noticed anything.
I had my haircut on Wednesday, so that's.
I haven't noticed anything.
Consigned to history. No.
Well, I've just closed up. It's getting a bit.
Surprised you haven't noticed.
Hello, Gravelly Man.
Hello, Gravelly Man.
Gravy Man, as I call him.
Yeah.
Bisto Man.
But yeah, if you work it out, his real name is Artie.
Yeah.
I know that because it's through his email. Because I've got to send it. I've got to send a sticker to Gravy Man. I call him the same.
Yeah, well, it does. Gravely does rhyme with gravy. That's how I remember it.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
But it's not a brand they officially sold over here.
Yeah,
to my knowledge.
Hello, Tim.
I reckon he can do the Bisto advert, can't he? I'm Gravy Man. Bisto.
Bisto.
Yeah.
Hello, Mac 210.
Dear.
Find a suitable background.
We've had a load of wind damage with trees by us. We've got, not far from me where the hospital is, we've got there's a load of trees behind the hospital. There's a park. Loads of trees have come down in the park. On footpaths, try to up the dog up there, and it's carnage with trees.
Yeah. So
now you see
that's
it.
What we've got to deal with tomorrow.
Oh, is that what you've got to deal with at work?
Yeah, the BT lines come down as well with it.
Oh, nice.
That's quite fun.
Yeah, it'll be. Hey, you'd not be short of logs there if you had a log burner.
Oh, definitely not.
We need to get one in the caravan, don't you?
That's another one what come down. We've chopped that one up now, there. We'll chop that up Saturday.
Right,
looks like a lot of firewood everywhere.
Look very carefully. Now you see it.
Explain.
Yes, that's what I use for my virtual background. Now you don't.
Yeah.
Did you notice the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
got
original
bad
banner.
connections, as always.
Will
You know
you?
the watermark. You know you have the watermark up here.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're gonna pay for
can you
it.
hear me?
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta pay for it.
I'm not paid. I'm not,
I've got
no,
a bad connection.
No, I'm
where I'm
a
at.
typist
I got-
Yorkshireman.
No,
I don't pay
you're
for
fine.
something if I don't have to.
Just you're
Yeah.
sideways.
I thought I
I've
tried.
just had the Scotty Daniels send me his how to create the
Yeah.
wish list video.
Oh yeah. Look,
Yeah,
this
they're-
wallet.
so,
It has this
Come
wallet
on.
has moths in it.
Mine does. You open it and a moth flies out.
Yeah. Mine's been in moth colony. But it's quite easy. It's quite easy to do. Really
I can't.
easy. Really,
Yeah.
really easy. Easy.
Yeah, I'm
peasy,
gonna create the
lemon
wish
squeezy.
list. I'm going to create the wish list and I'm putting stuff on the wish list. If what people want to buy off it, they can buy off it.
Yeah.
I'm not
exactly
put-
what
I'll tell you how to do it. If you've got explicit V, you can get rid of your watermark. You go to cam mic at bottom of StreamYard page,
Yeah.
come on,
and
Molly.
then you click
Molly,
on
come
Show Advanced Options,
on, baby.
Camera
Yeah.
Resolution. You set
Come on.
it to 360p, and it
Oh,
gets
cool.
rid of the watermark. And
Cool.
that's thanks to Scotty. Scotty told me that one.
Wait, it's a bit zoomed in.
There you go. No, it doesn't.
Where is
Actually,
it?
yeah.
Where is
Just
Scotty at?
zoom in a bit.
It'd be probably either in the Legion
Where's on
somewhere.
Zoom last
Oh,
night about 1 o'clock. His
So it's basically nothing to do with XSplit. Just change the setting in StreamYard.
Oh,
Gets rid of
cool.
your watermark.
Don't.
See, there are ways and means around these things.
There
I'm
is.
gonna try that. There's a lot of decent options in StreamYards now with the.
So yes.
Okay, you sound like a robot.
William,
Oh, no.
you're a robot, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're doing a Tim.
yeah, it does. He sounds like a robot, not a chipmunk.
Come on.
Hey, Ash, did you see Dusty Blondie today?
Yeah, I've seen her on Ken.
Nice. Finally,
I
yeah, she
missed
showed
it.
up.
I missed it. I had it on my phone, but I was working on the laptop, so I didn't really see it.
I think
Well,
William
I
better
just
take
asked
the
about
time
her.
out his
It's not but yesterday.
Walmart because
I think William's house.
he's got bad connection.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Connection. That's where it is. Where he lives, you know
If
what I
you
mean?
make sure you're connected, the writing's on the wall. Sorry, we're
Go to Walmart, William.
Song.
This crazy phone.
It's not the phone; it's your connection.
Yeah, it's the connection where.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I might have to.
It's UK connection at the
Where I'm
moment.
at now, sir.
Yeah, it is.
Hello,
UK
Jason.
14 is absolutely trash.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got one. I've got one tiny little bar on my phone.
Oh, I've got full network with EA, but the my mobile internet, it's been pants.
I've got.
Did you say you had a bunch of trees down yesterday,
Well, I
AJP?
don't have a problem.
You're about a half hour late there, William.
Yeah.
Get with the
That one
program.
fell onto
Yeah, with the
somebody's
program.
caravan. From 20 foot, it dropped straight onto someone's roof.
Well,
Well, I know we've got snow in Nantwich, not far from it's Cheshire way.
Yeah, we've got none here.
Nantwich, they're in a marina in their canal boat, and I've just watched their webcam they've got on their canal boat, and they've got snow.
Blimey. You're right, Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
Oh dear. Sorry, I'm actually half dead here today. Been up since the
Yeah.
crack of dawn. Between 4 and 4:30 this morning, wide awake.
Yeah, we're dog sitting last night.
what's for dinner today, Sparky?
I've had chicken. I've had it.
My mate's actually out on the court. He's just posted a picture up. He's out on the canal, on the Bridgewater. He's out on the court. He's got snow where he is on the court itself.
The actual Bridgewater Canal.
Yeah.
That's an important canal in history.
Yeah. He's on his way just coming back through the Bridgewater. Well, he done the run corner recently, and he's up that way.
Yeah. So Henry, we've just changed over supply of chicken here, and it's really nice at the moment. The one we've got.
Oh yeah. So who's cooking that? You or the lady?
It's been cooked.
I've got chicken. We've got chicken portions. I'm going to put in the oven.
You've got to teach somebody how to do a marinade for a bloody chicken, and he says, "Well, I've never heard of that way." But as you rest in the chicken, sprinkle OXO chicken cube stock cube over it, and it really is the flavour. It's a stonking flavour that you can really nice.
Yeah, I done yesterday. I was bored of chips. So I thought, what am I going to have? So I boiled some rice and put an OXO cube in it.
Yeah. That's what you feed to dogs as well when the dogs are not well.
Yeah, we've been doing that because she's not been eating her tea all the time when she's just getting dog meat and biscuit. So we've been putting OXO on it.
Yeah.
She's been munching it down. She's ganneted it.
Yeah.
Or boil up linguine, let that sit for a while, then put the chicken broth on top of that after, That's good. Yeah.
Well, I'm cooking some pork steaks this week, and the actual instruction says do not fry pan it. You know what I mean? What do you mean not fry pan it? I just put mine in a dry fry pan. It says put it in the oven. I said not a chance. Not a chance in the monkey world. That's enough. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So anybody's having lights put up in their town lately?
We've got lights. We have a row of shops not far from us, and they do a light switch on there by a little row of shops. But that's always gone on.
Yeah, we've just been talking to a friend of mine lives up just outside Manchester. And he's just said apparently there's rumours that it's going to be cancelled the main light switch on. I said
we've had the one in Liverpool.
Oh, fine.
We've had the one in Liverpool, but a 14-year-old girl got stabbed.
Oh bloody hell!
Yeah.
Hello, Edward.
All right, Edward.
On the day it was getting late, my friend was working on the security of it, and he said, basically, he just run at this 14-year-old from nowhere. That's not good.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. Hi, Edward.
Oh, I picked myself up one of these the other day as well while it was on offer.
Oh, that's a nice socket set.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice socket set, that one.
Oh, is that the...
Yeah, it's got everything in it.
He's going to lose the 10 mil. He will lose the 10 mil guaranteed.
Oh, the 10 mil.
Yeah, you'll lose a 10 mil within 5 minutes.
He hasn't even gone into the shed yet. It's still sitting downstairs.
Yeah, but Ash has about 10 mils.
Yeah, I've still got them all ratcheted up, all on the
yeah. This is the one I've got.
Oh, I don't get to use my spanner, Mick.
Hey, Mick.
Is that the Halfords Professional?
Yes. Yeah.
Is it what is it, a 240 set or what is it?
Mrs. P, how you doing?
It's a what?
175 piece.
Yeah, it's a good kit, man. I think I've got the bigger one. Not to be a boaster, but I think I've got the bigger one.
Look at Sparky.
Your tool set.
Has that got the ratchet set in it, Ash?
Yeah.
I've got all.
I wonder what. Let's have another look, Ash.
That's a nice suitcase there, Sparky.
Yeah, that's a nice spot. Oh no, look.
Well, I've got all modular tray sets. They're good.
Why is that different to mine then?
Yeah, wrenches, sockets.
Oh yeah. I think I've got a double Allen key set or something else in mine. It's good set though. How much was that, Ash?
It was on offer at 150, so I thought I'll grab it.
That's cheap. Yeah, mine was. I think mine was about two.
Worth it.
I think mine was about 220 Black Friday.
Yeah.
I bought mine. You won't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
You bought? Wait a minute. You bought?
Well, yeah. This was pre-Amazon wish list. Yeah. That's good. It's good set. I use mine a lot. Ash. I use mine
You'll
a
find
lot.
that on Amazon.
No, it's not on Amazon. That one.
Alpha's is like the UK version of Rock Auto or AutoZone. Is it Rock Auto? AutoZone.
Yeah,
what's other car place? Not O'Reilly's.
It's not.
I can get a discount at Alfred's. I've got a friend that works there, and I get discount at Alfred's.
There's AutoZone. There's another one. Advance Auto.
It's got like lifetime guarantee in it. Lifetime guarantee. It's good. It's good stuff too. It's good. It is good stuff. It's better than that cheap old Walmart stuff and all that sort of Craftsman stuff I got in America. That old blooming Chinese stuff.
Yeah, that's all junk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want to harbour freight in the UK. I want to harbour freight.
All my sockets ratchets are all snap on.
Mm-hmm.
Snap on.
You got money.
I used to work on cars, and I was in a garage, and the snap on man always used to come to us, and I was forever putting money down on buying stuff off him constantly.
Yeah, but each socket was £10 a piece.
Yeah,
I wouldn't give you a fiver for it, bloody old junk.
I've still got them in the shed, but they don't.
£10 for a 10 mil socket.
At the end of the day, right? If you've got a nice, decent snap-on ratchet, right, half-inch ratchet, or something like that, and you want to whack it with a club, you're not going to do it, are you?
No.
What do you do? You buy a cheaper one, and you whack a cheap one and break a cheap one. So why you whack the big one?
Yeah.
I see what Jason's put. I mean, I'd agree with him for the most part, but the advanced tools are great value for money.
I think Jason's right, Parky. I think Halfords is overpriced, but don't forget you're paying for convenience as well. So in the UK, if ever you're going to go to a shop and you go down there and you can take it straight out the shop, they're going to bung 40, 50 quid straight on top of it.
I was saying it's true for the most part, but the advanced tools are, like the modular tray sets, they're good value. They come with a lifetime warranty.
Good quality. It's good quality stuff.
But anything else, I'm totally with Jason on that.
Yeah, I've just.
I went there the other month. I only wanted a blinking fan belt for sister-in-law's car. They said, "Sorry, we don't stock them anymore. You got to order it online and wait 24 hours for a blinking fan belt."
Oh, we better off going to Euro car parts. Jason will get you a discount. His wife works at his local Euro.
I just used a pair of my tights in the end. Did it with that. Right, Mike, how you doing, mate? What are you up to, Ash? I've not seen a lot of you, buddy.
Not a lot. Just been busy at work.
Oh, yeah? Not been down the old shack, then?
No.
No. What's going on then?
Yeah. You've been too busy on the caravans.
Oh, I wasn't meant to be at work yesterday, but because of winds and everything, I had to go in.
Wheezing?
Bloody crazy it was.
What was that? But because of what? You're wheezing?
No, the wind.
Oh, the wind. I thought you said you were wheezing. I thought you meant your asthma. Sorry, mate.
No.
Clean your lung holes out, mate.
Well, I thought because it's cold, you've been a bit wheezy. That's what I thought you said.
Oh, yeah. No, it's that bloody wind. We had 4 trees come down.
I had a kebab last night. I had wind last night.
Yeah.
In fact, so did Mrs. P. She was bloody dreadful last night. Worse than me.
I doubt it.
Oh, I'm telling you, Hank, you were nowhere near it last night. I was glad I was on my live stream. I like front door.
Yeah, wish list time coming in.
Yeah, wish list time.
He's probably getting his cutoff saw finally.
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah, he got the coffee pot. Now he's going to get the cutoff saw.
Yeah.
People are going to try to outdo the last person, you know?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Yeah, look at it. He's got a big box.
Here it comes. I told you. Oh, boy.
He's got one on the top as well. He's got 2 parcels.
Yeah.
Nana! Nana, one for you.
Wow.
It says batteries not included. You must have ordered something. It says here, Nana P and Summers Limited.
What colour is it?
Eh?
What colour is it?
What you ordered?
How long is it? 12 inch? I guess it's black.
So that one says there, look. So that one says there. Can you see that or not? I don't know if you can.
It can be good, Ash.
Have a blow up, Ash. You can see that. All right, see what that says there?
No.
That's a mixed mowers. Which means
So
that's an Amazon wish list box, that is.
Yeah, that's an Amazon wish list box.
I reckon it's going to be the saw.
I reckon it is as well.
Somebody had to outdo the coffee pot.
Yeah.
Watch, AJP bought it.
Not from me.
Barky?
No, I'm not guilty.
Barkness?
He's a tight Yorkshireman. He doesn't put his hand in his pocket. He's like me.
Yeah. No, not me.
Not me either.
This is Yorkshireman.
Well, he got newspaper.
Funny newspaper now.
Saying that, I end up buying the stuff on my wish list.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not totally tight-fisted.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh,
nice.
Told you.
I've had the old version of it. And I saw them.
I think I got that. That's the one I got. On a building shed.
Yeah, very good.
I might have saw. I'm sure mine was Evolution. Where did I get it? Either Screwfix or B&Q.
Who was it?
You would not believe who it was.
Go on. Steve?
Snobby?
You'll have to find out in the video.
Oh, he leaves it for a video.
You know how to keep a fool in suspense, don't you?
It is Mick we're talking about, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Lee, I'll tell you how to keep a fool in suspense. Well, I'll tell you next week.
Perfect. The old feet, that is. Look. Oh, lush.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the same saw I've got.
I think the one that was when you done your shed thing.
That's £60.
Yeah. The Evolution saw you can cut through plastic, metal, wood, everything.
Yeah, separate blades for like metal.
It was 90 quid's worth, that one.
It's a good saw.
Gone up.
That was 90 quid, yeah. Well, I think that was on Black. Well, we would have got it on Black Friday deal and all.
I got the cheap one.
Well, you know me. You know me, Parker, and I don't put nothing cheap on my wish list.
No, you don't, do you?
Will that cutoff wheel that you got fit it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm building a new project next year, so
That'd be one of those sliding ones. Mine's just a fixed.
That'd be right handy. I've got to cut a load of 4x2 up, so that'd be just right.
That's on the next wish list, the slide one.
I'll put it on there. I'll tell you what I'll do, Hank. If I give you my login details, you can put it on there for me. Couldn't you? You could be like the admin.
Yeah.
I can't believe that, darling. That chop sauce just turned up. That saw had on my wish list.
Well, that might be a sliding one. Mine's just a basic miter saw.
She can't believe it either, I bet you.
You can't believe it, can you, babe? She's just finished
saw
work.
through it.
She's in her PJs. Look, she's just finished work. She's all in her PJs.
Can you imagine that, Mrs. P?
I tell you who bought it, but I don't know. I'll tell you who bought it.
I don't know.
Oh, I'll be back in a second. My doorbell's going.
Okay, no worries.
I know.
But you can't tell them.
You told me.
You can't tell them. Who do you think it was?
Riley.
It wasn't Riley. Well, to be fair, he has bought stuff on Amazon before, to be fair.
Yes.
You have to wait and see, won't you? You have to
Yeah,
wait
it's Top
and see.
Conquer. Got to be Top Conquer.
You won't believe. You won't believe who bought it for me.
I can't wait to see the video who's bought it.
Yeah, he's got us under suspense now.
Yeah, he is. He's going to leave us in suspense till the video next week.
Write it in a private chat.
No, I can't put it in. Partners and Sparky on them, the two biggest gossips on YouTube. You must be joking.
I don't say no.
Cool, Partners, your nose is like that. Who are you? I tell you something.
I know nothing.
You're the worst. If there's any news, you know all about it.
I'm not a gossip queen.
You are.
I miss half its stuff that goes on.
Do you?
Yeah.
To be fair, I know what goes on because I spread most of the rumours.
You probably start half of them.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Oh, that's all right then. I didn't think I'd get that. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, what's this here? Oh, here we go. Here we go. You ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Go on.
I have an email. Are you ready? You ready?
Yeah. Come on.
Here's an email. It's come from a Mr. White. I do apologise that I left the comment on your channel regarding your son.
Wow.
I need you to understand that I've just lost my wife to COVID and my business is and my business. In doing so, my children have been taken into care and I've lost my house and children. I won't be able to live and I'll have to live in a car. I'll have to live in a car with me. I now have found out that I have bone cancer, oh my Lord. And that's not an excuse in any way, but I do apologise and I hope that you understand. So having all this stuff from the government, I've also sold to find and living in a car.
That's really sad.
It is really sad, but it's no excuse to call Riley Boy Hillbilly.
Oh, I know.
Most coming.
Yeah, but it's good of him to apologise, to reach out to you and apologise.
Yeah,
It was good of him to apologise, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Actually reach out to you by email.
I shall reply to that, and I wasn't after an apology. Wasn't after an apology, but people will not get away with having a go at my son. No way. If you're not seeing your own kids and lost your job and lost your wife, you wouldn't put a comment on there, would you?
No.
You wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? So
Riley's cool in your videos, though, Mick.
Riley is cool. Full stop.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I love Riley. That was good what he done with that big long tube when he hit you on the head with it.
Was it 72 eggs? What was it then? 48 eggs or 42 eggs? How many can you reckon?
I don't know. I'm counting them. To be fair, no point counting now. He's about quarter way through them.
He's probably nearly up at all, funny.
Kinder overdose.
He's cool.
So he must have gone back to my
Is he
channel.
all right? Is he all right with small toys in them?
Not what like in the Kinder Egg, you mean?
Yeah, there's toys in the Kinder.
Yeah,
Egg.
he's
Is he
all
all
right.
right with
Yeah,
them?
he don't put nothing in his mouth, but it just doesn't. It just does not eat anything. Any other chocolate. In fact, normal milk chocolate and dark chocolate makes him reach. It makes him retch. He'll eat white chocolate. Yeah, he'll eat a packet. You know the Milky Bar or the buttons, the white buttons. He'll eat them. Well, I'll say he'll eat them. He'll eat them as long as Mum don't get to them first. Otherwise, she's normal.
Oh, by the way, did you get that thing I sent you about the Kinder Eggs thing? The wooden stand for them.
Yeah, but they don't. They did do them on Amazon, Mark, but they don't. There's none on there.
That's a shame. That
they probably won't last long on the wooden shelf.
No, it's just the 25 days of Christmas. You know what I mean?
Ash, you lost a bit of weight, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you have, buddy. Congratulations. It looks like you have, mate.
Yeah, I've lost a decent amount, to be fair.
Good lad. Yeah, I thought you see a little bit skinny in the old face there.
Yeah.
WD-40.
That's what's just come for me.
Has it? Oh, good lad.
I got the one with the metal straw on mine.
Oh, the posh one.
No, not him.
Yeah, you guys got to save the tops, you know, because you could put them on other things once they're, you know, used up.
Say that again, Hank.
On the WD-40s, those special tops, you just take them off. You can reuse them on something else.
Yeah. I've gone over to that pocket rocket stuff, to be fair.
Yeah.
Good stuff, that is.
Yeah, I got to see if they sell that around here.
Hello, Rob.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, Rob. Rob, you never guess what, bruv? Look. Amazon has just been, Rob. Look at the size of that bad boy.
You make them jealous.
Ash, look.
Really nice.
Pocket rocket.
What did you call me? Is that a rocket in your pocket? Hank, are you just pleased to see me?
Just pleased to see you.
At least you didn't get tipped by Ken.
Oh, I'll get tipped by Ken. How much weight you lost? How much weight you lost in Ash?
It's about 4 stone.
Have you really? By Christ! Well done, you.
Yeah.
How have you done that then? You missed the
just by not sitting on my bottom all day, because that's pretty much all I was doing before.
Are you feeling the benefits of it already?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good man. I've lost just over a stone.
Oh, yeah. I've just used caps lock there.
That's good. That's good.
That wasn't a good idea, that, Ash.
Oh, good on you, mate. Well done.
I didn't mean to do that, Ash. I had the caps lock on before, putting something in there.
Who's that using caps lock in that bloody chat?
That's what I was going to say. You know what I mean?
Me. Sorry.
All right, let's sort that out. That's it. Sort that.
You're going to do what I was going to do, Nick. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
I removed it. It's going to send Sparky my email.
Have you removed it, Lee? Are you sure you removed it, Lee?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Didn't the moderator get to it beforehand?
Let's see if I can type in chat.
Oh, dear.
You know, I put down Pocket Rocket from Amazon. This is what I get.
What the bloody hell?
What's that?
I mean, look. Henry just put in Pocket Rocket, which is a spray I use for thin carburetors. He put it in. That's what came up. What is that? What is that? A shoulder massager? Is it or something?
Yeah, right.
I want to put one on my wish list.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Are you all right, Lee? You having problems writing in the chat?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, mate. Why is that, mate? What happened there, then?
I've been put on time out, haven't I?
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. See, I'm sorry, but I've got to moderate for Ash's channel, mate. He moderates for me. I've got to moderate for him. So I suppose you're buying all new clothes and Ash, are you now? You know you're a bit of
Yeah.
a skinny mini. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm fitting in the old ones as well, so happy days.
What was you up to then, boy? Or don't you want to say?
I was 25 stone there enough.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
See this cat? See my cat? Hey, look at it. It's trying to get me on.
That's a bit heavy than me. I got on my scales 2 weeks ago, so I lost just over a stone. And I was 22 stone 4.
Yeah. It's crazy the difference since I've been out and about actually doing something out. It's just dropped
Has it
off.
done much for your confidence as well? That sort of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I've got a lot better with all that because I have to deal with people on a day-to-day basis now.
Good, mate. Yeah, good on you.
How much is one stone?
Thanks for having me
£14.
panel, Ash.
£14.
See you rest of you later. See you later.
Yeah.
Oh,
£48 then. No, more than that.
I'm going to drop into chat. Oh, I can't even drop into chat because I've been for on time out.
No way you were 294 pounds.
Oh,
you?
Yeah, what, bruv? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've even got my fat bastard book here. Look, I'll show you. You don't believe me?
I'm going to go anyway, Ash.
Right.
I've got my old.
I would have said stay in chat. I can stay in chat, but I can't comment.
Oh, you'll be all right in 3.5 minutes, Lee. You'll be all right.
Okay, mate. Take it easy, mate. See you again, all. Bye for now.
Mate.
See you later.
Come on, Hank. Look, here's my old fat. You are a fat bloke book, right? Here you go. And where were we? On your way day. Yeah, there you go. It says on the top there next to the date. Up there, it says here. Look, 22 stone 4.
Yeah.
And I've lost a total. What weighed last week? £12 off total.
One more.
But I've lost another 3 or 4 pounds.
My fingers. Shit. Ouch.
3 or 4 pound this week I've lost already. So
yeah.
And Mrs. P's lost just over half a stone already. So yeah, it's good.
Oh, I ain't got any more. I haven't got any more. My fingers are killing as it is. Already been bitten.
That's good.
Drink me.
So I'm 15 3/4 stones.
That's enough.
15. There's there's nearly 2 of you to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget, I'm over 6 foot, so I do carry it quite well. But you know, it's what it is. It's still big, man.
Right.
It's got to come off. Yeah, nearly 300 pounds.
I like to, when somebody's going to ask me how much I weigh, I'm going to tell them 15 stones.
Yeah. That cat's crazy of mine. Dreamies. If you ever get a cat, anybody, Dreamies is the only thing that I can tell you now they go mad for.
No.
Yeah, it's Temptations, right?
Dreamies. Yeah.
We got a cat here. Absolutely hates me. Absolutely hates me. I walk into mother-in-law's bedroom and it hisses at me.
We've got 2 good cats. One's right at the back at the moment, asleep here. She's looking for a Dreamies. She'll get him in a minute. But we treat him once a day with a couple of Dreamies. But by golly, she tried to bite my fingers to get them off.
Yeah. They call that Temptations over here. They have the same bag.
Yeah.
The name is Temptation.
Well,
I call Temptation KFC.
Yeah.
I've had KFC for a long time. We've actually got a place called Crispies now, better than KFC.
Crispies.
Yeah, place here. And I'll tell you something. Me and the missus tried it the other day. It's quite expensive in one sense, but put it this way, it's amazing. It's not greasy either.
I think KFC's gone downhill. We went there a little while ago. I think we had the nieces around there, so I had a bit of party another day, and it's bloody crap.
Yeah,
all the batter fell off it before you even got it out the bucket.
Yeah, it was dreadful. We had the last one, and staff was not rude, but it was just the way there was attitude was. You can't have this. We haven't got this. We haven't got this. I said, well, have you got signs to say that? No, we haven't had time. I said, well, then how am I meant to pick something? You know what I mean?
Oh, Rob's just got a Dunkin' Donuts. I like them other ones. I like the old creme fraiche ones. They're the ones I like. Oh, yeah, nice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I like a good old fashioned. I like making my own KFC. I've actually got American Batter Pro. It's called. I got it imported from America about 8 years ago. It's called Batter Pro, and you put the chicken at the bottom, the flour at the bottom, and you just turn it over a couple of times, and it batters it perfectly every single time.
I wonder if your donuts over there in the UK are the same as ours.
Donuts are crappy. I do not like the ones we've got in our town. There's only one store, and he only has a limited supply every day.
What's that?
I dry donuts. Dried. I hate dry donuts.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I like the old Nutella.
Yeah.
What's that place called, Ash?
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme, yeah. Krispy Kreme. Should we get some Krispy Kreme donuts, babe? That's a no, then. On a diet, apparently.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme donuts are nice.
I'll just have some fat-free Greek yogurt in, shall I? Ooh, yummy.
Yeah. Are you still on that yogurt?
I've just bought another one today, Luke. Yeah, that one I've done, so I'll have another one tonight, yeah.
Oh, that'd do my stomach in that much yogurt in a day.
But if you're on a diet, Luke, you're going to get the eye of a needle, but that helps lose weight, see?
I suppose it does. If you look at it that way.
It costs more in loo roll, but you know what I mean? You tend to lose a bit more weight quite quick.
Yeah.
I've got cottage pie tonight with Sweden carrot mash.
Deep fried ice cream. No. Project Man, I'm going to tell you this now. I like a Sneaker bar battered or a Twix or a Kit Kat.
Deep fried ice cream. How the heck you fry ice cream?
Oh, it's flipping gorgeous.
He's pulling your plonker, isn't he?
Sneaker. You get a Sneaker bar, freeze it, and you dip it in batter.
I'm not on about that. I'm on about bloody
deep fried ice cream.
Yeah.
You can do, yeah.
Yeah, get out of it. He's pulling the plonk.
Yeah.
I like deep fried ice cubes. He's pulling your plonk.
It's like barbecued spaghetti.
Yeah, exactly that. He's having you on.
Or stuffed peas or stuffed corn.
But you get a chuck ice, and then dip it in batter, then straight into the deep fried fryer. Fantastic they are. A chuck ice.
Yeah, tell our son. Start yourself now.
Oh, I just couldn't face something for batter. I just think.
Oh, I can.
I went up Ilfracombe, Willicombe way, up Devon way up there.
Hey, Riley.
And I had for breakfast waffles with proper Devonshire cream and ice cream on top for breakfast. That's absolutely banging.
That isn't so bad. Yeah, I don't mind that. But sweet things like chocolate bars with batter on.
But then, if you look at the other side, right, a beef burger with chips, batter it, and then deep fry that. Yeah, another one to do.
Gary, do a YouTube video on it, mate. I don't believe you.
You and your dad.
I've done all sorts. I used to work when I used to work for Harry Ramsden's. I used to buy Mars bars, Twixes, and Kit Kats, and all sorts. I used to enjoy it.
It's big up Scotland, isn't it?
Northern. It's a northern thing as well. It's a northern thing.
Before I met Laura, she's originally from Scotland. Before I met her, I didn't know a lot of the foods and that what they had up there. I'd never heard of them.
Yeah.
How different they were.
When I went up to that Willicombe place, I say they had big waffle, and it was thick. It was like that, Ash. Proper.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, it's Rob again.
Sorry.
They mount one side of ice cream on one side with clotted cream, and you just smash it down. Oh my lord! I put on about 14 pounds in about 3 days.
And you really fancy one now, don't you?
Oh, I could do one of them right now.
Hello.
Well, I watch this bloke, and he used to be on. He does reselling. When I used to do the car boot sale reselling stuff, I used to watch him, and I still subscribe to him. He does what he's got a shop, and he does sort of updates, of how his shop's going. He sells like toys and action figures and things, but he's coming in the shop saying he's going on a diet. Next thing, his wife comes back with donuts. Well, that's the diet I got on that day.
Yeah, that would be me. In fact, the last time the lawnmower detective bought me a big box of donuts, but didn't even make it up into the house.
Is that right?
That's not a lot. They were gone.
And there's a place down the road which they really love what does food, and every time he's going to do this, his wife comes out with a little pot of little chicken bits, and then it's just he's got no hope. I don't think.
Oh boy.
Got to stay away from the temptation. That's what it is, isn't it?
Well, I just tried that yogurt today because I bought some skinny syrup things and put some of that banana skinny syrup in the old yogurt, and that Greek yogurt, and that was really nice actually. Quite filling too, actually.
Well, we've just booked in, Mick.
Have you really, Rob?
We have.
Well done, you. Good lad. Get it done, brother.
At our local, our local pub.
With Slimming World.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah, well done, you.
Oh,
You'll probably have to do it online at home soon.
yeah, I know, mate. I know.
But it don't matter if you do.
No,
as long as you got your pack. We belong to there's a closed Facebook group, Rob, just for the group that I go to.
Yeah,
Laura used to have that, and she's got the booklet and that still.
That's it. And they chuck up recipes every day.
I love cooking, mate. I love cooking. Yeah, we've got me and the missus have got like, I do the cooking, she does the rest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you'll be all right, mate. Just change your life, mate. I tell you, and the size you're at, Rob, you'll lose 4 stone before Christmas, mate.
Yeah.
It'll fall off. It'll fall off you.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much. I'm worried about these bloody viruses and.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Get it off, mate.
News this afternoon. At the moment, just broken now, 4:00. Javid's talking with Boris Johnson this week. Sometime this week, live at 5:00 this week.
Yeah.
I've just watched a South African sort of scientist type person talking, or he's something to do with it all. And I just watched him and how he spoke about it seriously in that. And he sort of, keep fairly calm about it at the moment before you get to, there'll be people scaremongering and all that starts up again, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just the way they've done it at the moment. It's like.
And it's early days, and there's no one in South Africa that's become seriously ill from it either. So, up to now, but it's still early days. That's what you said. It's early days.
Rob, last night I had me and Mrs. P. We both had a large shish kebab, right? Chicken. Chicken shish. Sue couldn't eat all of hers, could you? Yeah, no, you couldn't eat yours. But I had all salad apart from tomato, because tomato makes me heave. I had all the salad, no pita bread, no sauce, and put a bit of salad cream on it. I still lost 2.5 pounds this morning.
Bloody hell.
That's because it's chicken and salad.
That'd be me, I'd just be on chicken constantly.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Things like bread and that is the real bad bit, isn't it? Really, and you tend to eat so much of that in normal times.
Well, Nana's just done a roast for the kids, chicken roast, and anything, all the scraps are gone. I just got all the veg and all the meat, took all the skin off, and I've just done a bubble and squeak in the fridge ready for tomorrow.
Did she cut up that carrot?
I don't know where that carrot went.
It's in your dinner.
I think it might be under her pillow. That big carrot Nana had. On the toilet, Mick. Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. I tell you something. The other night I was driving to work, my last shift. I don't know, what did we have that night? Sweden carrot mash with Hunter's chicken.
Laura's done that. Laura's done that before.
Yeah. Oh, it's lush, but I tell you something. I thumped down the motorway, half past 11, 11:45 at night. Thumped down the motorway. Then I got the old tight stomach going on. Then it started gurgling like a blinking keg. And I thought, here we go. So I reached up, got the old EBP, emergency backside paper, got a handful of that, and I had to pull off the motorway down a country lane. I tell you something, I could have hit a barn door 10 metres out. I'm telling you.
So if someone had come with a camera, Mick's Mullers would have been caught out in the wilderness.
I was in such a mess.
Like a Japanese flag.
Without a doubt. I reckon I lost 8.5 pounds in about 3 minutes flat.
Mick, I've been there. That's why I have a loo in the back of the Sprinter.
Cool, I tell you.
Portaloo in the back of the Sprinter uncovered.
I was not very well. Yeah. Oh, you'll be all right, Rob. Good on you, mate. Yeah, get it off.
Yeah. I'll share my journey as well,
Oh, yeah,
the thing is, though, if you've been eating more rubbish food and then you sort of change, it is a bit of a mess up to your system as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I think your body goes into shock, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It craves it. Yeah,
I am an absolute food slut. Without a doubt. If I get on the Chinese takeaway, look out. If I go to an all-you-can-eat takeaway bar, they start sweating. You know
what you like? What you like with things like Haribo, packs of Haribo, and things like that?
I'm not so much a fizzy bloke. I like the old chocolate honeycomb. It's one of my favourites. The old chocolate honeycomb.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because the jelly sweets, I can get through 2 or 3 packs of them a day sometimes. In between, in between.
I like the old, the little tiny multi-flavoured jelly beans you get. You get like licorice, and you get toothpaste, and you get Coke. Yeah, I like them.
Jelly Belly.
What's it called? Jelly Belly, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've just ordered 2.5 kg bags of jelly sweet and chocolate for Christmas. 2.5 kg bags. Massive bags of chocolates and sweets just over Christmas period.
Oh, get your hand out of it.
I usually get up on Christmas morning and you would get someone buys you sort of chocolate nuts or whatever, then I start on it and then ruins my dinner. I'm determined this year not to.
It won't ruin mine, Luke.
It won't ruin mine. The good thing is this year, the mother-in-law said she's doing the basic cooking this year. I am doing the meat cooking this year, so I can have all the leftovers, you see. So I'm going to be sat in the kitchen. I'll be full up by the time they lot start eating, you know what I mean? I always do. I mean, I'm the only one allowed to cook the beef. Then nobody else is allowed to cook the beef in that after family now, because they won't let anybody touch it.
Yeah, because I'll tell you something. If you don't cook beef right, it's horrible, isn't it? It's so chewy and horrible.
I cover mine in mustard, me.
Yeah, I cook it in when it's resting time. I cover it in OXO cube, basically, and as it rests, it's amazing the flavour when you do it.
I did a joint of beef 2 years ago Christmas. I've got a big joint. But I had to cut it in half. And then I got a red hot pan, and I seared it 3 minutes each side, top and bottom, and all the rest of it. Seared it. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 minutes total, something like that. Yeah. They rested it for 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, whilst the oven was on full belt.
Yeah.
And then I put it in the oven for 18 minutes, full belt, done.
That's exactly it. Yeah, yeah.
Nice and pink all the way through. Lush it was.
That's it. She likes it blush pink. But then I taught her how to do the OXO cube on top. She was like, "I've never seen that before."
I like my steak with a big fat pulse still going through it.
Yeah, yeah. Same here. Yeah.
It's got to be. You may as well leave the brass ring on and leave the ear stamping.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like steak anyway. I like joint of beef, roast beef. But
if you eat steak proper, nice and rare. I don't mean blue, but if you eat steak nice and rare, it change your world.
It will, yeah.
Yeah, but they eat it. Laura and Alyssa eat it, and I don't like it. I've tried it. I don't like it.
How do you try it? Rare?
They have their semi, I think, sort of.
Yeah. I used to be a well done kind of bloke. Sit there and chew it for an hour, but in the end I changed. I went for a rare one day. I've never ever gone back.
No, that's it.
Rare. I like it rare.
But then again, if it's more well done, I have to chew it much. I don't like it that way either. So I just leave it. I prefer.
But I use got a sous vide method as well. The vacuum bag system as well. I use.
Oh, good for the heart. The heart. You got to watch the heart.
What's that?
The red meat.
The what?
Yeah. To be
red
honest,
meat.
I'm not. I can take sort of most meats, take it or leave it. Really, I don't really. I wouldn't care if I didn't have it again. Really,
red meat bad for the heart.
I'll be all right, Hank. I haven't got a heart.
Well, if you use the sous vide method, 2 steaks go in.
You got whistling,
55C in the vacuum bag underwater for 4.5 hours. Right, the steak comes out pink blush.
Oh dear,
that's that sore, isn't it?
That's that chop sauce turned up.
Already? Wow.
That's prime, isn't it? It's only about a day usually, isn't it? A day or two.
The old chop sauce turned up. Look.
It comes with blade.
Look at our Rob's faces. Look.
Christmas is come early.
Oh.
Rob, did you send that to him?
Yeah.
How about you, Luke?
No, I didn't.
Well, it is.
He's not going to tell us who either.
I've got on mine hidden on my wish list. So if anyone sends me,
Right, I've got to go and get this little boy in the bath, and I need to go with him because he's a bit of a slippery eel when he gets in there. if I don't watch him, we generally have water coming through the kitchen ceiling, so I need to get him sorted out.
Yeah,
and it generally involves tickling my feet as well, so I need to brace myself for that.
Bye.
All right, so bye, guys.
Bye. Take care, Riley.
Right. But no, I was going to say, yeah, I've been cooking steaks for many years. I've been cooking, but I use a lot of sous vide stuff, like boiled eggs. I do poached eggs. I do sous vide. But it's 43 minutes at 62 to 63 Celsius, and you literally do it that way. And I've been doing it for donkey's years, and I've cooked many food. I've never had a disaster.
Yeah.
The only thing I'd miss if I sort of didn't eat red meat was I do like a decent sausage. I do like that. And I don't buy the cheap ones packaged.
No, I don't.
The butchers, we have them from one particular butchers. And I do like them. But apart from that, pork joint or whatever, I'll eat it if it's done, but I'm not particularly that worried. I prefer roast chicken or something.
White meat is better for you, like Hank says.
Yeah, actually, when Laura did the Slimming World, so much chicken she went through. There was a lot of white meat. Yeah.
Well, we like venison and stuff like that. You see.
Oh yeah.
I like the venison. I like the good old fashioned meat. But the thing is, people overcook things. I have never overcooked steaks or any food because it's always been timed in my head. I've got it all down, and that's why it's like the mother-in-law. One Christmas spent nearly £150 on a big steak, T-bone steak thing. This massive thing. And I said, "Who says cooking that?" I said, "You'll be cooking it." I said, "Cheers, thanks ever so much." It had to go into the machine for at least 5 hours to cook it. It was massive, but it came out perfect.
Yeah. Meat isn't if it ain't cooked, especially the red meat. If it ain't cooked right, it's just so chewy or whatever. And
beef burgers, do you eat them raw?
No.
Right. There is something called a raw burger you can do. If you get a whole steak, what's been cut up, mince it yourself, and then you can cook it like it would say it's pink in the middle, but no blood.
Oh, yeah.
Steam it. If you steam
you can steam it. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. So I've cooked over 20 odd years in different restaurants in different places, and I've loved every minute of it.
Why did you stop doing it?
Because I was spina bifida. And
is that why?
Yeah, my back went. I was an electrician, went to chefing, went to cooking, and I went to do little bits and pieces. Tried every trade possible. When my back gave in, and then my best mate grassed on me, lost my license, lost everything, and literally went into doing sign writing, crafting, radio, anything I could do, just to keep myself busy.
So when you were younger, you were okay with could work with what?
Yeah. But I ignored the pain. I ignored everything because I was too busy doing what I enjoyed. Is food.
Yeah.
And going onto a building site, buying houses. I enjoyed the old fashioned stuff. You know what I mean? But my best mate grassed me up, and lost my license, lost me everything.
Oh.
And that's the thing.
I've just seen that, Sparky.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Yeah, a friend of mine sent me it tonight.
Looks about right, though, doesn't it?
Oh, it's on the national newspaper. That's on apparently national newspaper.
What was it?
There's a lockdown thing. There's a poster for lockdown. Got onto the Facebook, YouTube. It's gone all over the place. Somebody's spreading it. So I've just copied it. So apparently they're going to be crazy. I asked Sparky. Yeah, hi Jason.
Hi Jason.
Do you eat DPX? Does anybody eat DPX? Sparky use a part-time Chippendale. No, thank you. No, I was too busy working my backside off. I like dippy eggs. I like dippy eggs and soldiers. I do.
I haven't had them for years.
But I do mine in the sous vide. It is 43 minutes, 62 to 65 C. And literally, when you're cooking the bacon, the spam, anything else, by the time that's finished, the eggs are done, and they are so good. You can have the whole lot. You cook them in the shell as well.
Oh yeah,
really nice.
I don't cook. I don't.
I've cooked.
I've never had any inclination to try to cook, so it's just never been my thing. But I do find a lot of people actually have start to cook when they get older. They tend to cook when they get older. Men.
Yeah.
Now some always cook, but I know Laura's stepdad will go down there and he'll be messing around with a curry for 3 hours or whatever.
Yeah, I love cooking, me.
Yeah, I do.
Everyone who comes to my house, I've always got to send them away with something. They're always eating something before they're out.
But it's like me. I've been a carer for 11 years, looking after my missus. She can't cook. She can serve up raw chips and raw food, which is fine, not a problem. But I couldn't handle that, so I've actually took over 11 years of being caring for her. I mean, I enjoy food, but it's like I go to my family, like her family. They all expect me to cook the food because everything I cook they like. So, but my mother-in-law hated me originally. Really hated me. Absolutely couldn't talk to me, nothing, until I cooked one meal for her and literally told her, stood up to her.
How long have you been together?
Well, we've been 11 years married, basically. We married after a month, basically. Yeah. I had no family, 3 months, technically 3 months, but we got to know each other through other means. But 3 months got married, technically, but in a month, basically, I just knew Joe was the right one, you know what I mean? Yeah. And look at me now. She got a straight jacket on now. But no, it's a part of life, you know. I mean, you enjoy food. I mean, part of the world we live in. We can't drive no more because of my license, but I'm hoping to get it back soon.
Problem is as well, you tend to eat, winter time you eat more because darker earlier and that and colder.
Yeah, whole stews. Yeah,
boredom is another thing. If you're busy, you don't eat so much, do you? But if I
like slow cooked stews and I like the old fashioned food like shepherd's pie, cottage pies. Can't go wrong with them.
How you doing, Ash?
Not too bad.
How's all the fences and caravans and things?
Oh, right. I don't know where to start. I'll just show you some pictures. Oh dear. All right. That's one of our big trees what come down.
Oh yeah.
And then we've got where is it? Oh, that's the other side of it. That one. So we've chopped that one all up already. He took down the BT line with it as well.
Oh, so you've had to have them in?
Yeah, so and we had no electrical that day as well. So we got one of them electric barrier gates to get into the park.
Oh yeah.
And no one knew where the key was to override it, so we had to take it apart to get into the park. So that was fun. We've had a few hit caravans.
Show that video in a bit. Well, Ash, chance.
That's one what went into a caravan. Tag done a lot of damage. It hasn't.
All that into.
And then there was
brutal that win, wasn't it?
I don't think we had it nowhere near as bad down here.
Oh, we've got more to come, I reckon.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Mother Nature's not finished yet.
That branch fell 30 foot off a tree and went straight onto someone's roof of a caravan.
So that caravan's had it?
It stood up pretty well. There's a few dents in it.
Oh, but it's not that bad.
No, it's not actually that bad. They're a bit stronger than they used to be.
Definitely.
They're heavy enough now. Let me see if I can find a video of that caravan rocking.
Well, that's Ace, that caravan, that rocking one. Then
I've seen that make your recipe. Sounds good, that.
That was this caravan. This was at 12 o'clock. I think it was at between 12 and 1 in the morning. This was happening. This caravan was just rocking.
Wow.
Who's there?
That's my mate, that is. That's the one I work with.
Little I's going to go and take him with it.
Is somebody in that?
No, that one's one of our show caravans. It's up for sale.
Was there anybody in caravans there at the time?
Yeah,
there was. Yeah,
the two people whose caravans got hit, both of them was in the caravan as well. So yeah, we got a load of work to sort out. We normally only work the 4 hours on the Saturday. I wasn't even meant to be in this Saturday. I had a day in the shed I was planning, but I had to go in because of all the work that had to be done. I had to go in, and we did 8 hours.
You'll have a bit to do over winter now.
Yeah, we
Clean
got.
up.
Luckily, we put a fence up last week. We did. That stayed up. Thank God we've put that in right, so that stayed up. A lot of the other fences haven't. There's the amount of damage, and we didn't have no vehicles. We had no van. We had no tractor. Our old tractor broke down. It broke down on us. So I was driving it up the hill, and it just went bugger off and stopped. So we had to get a Land Rover from another site to pull the caravan out. This £95,000 caravan, and there's a tree literally sitting right next to it, leaning towards it, holded on by a thread. So we had to pull that caravan out, so it's out the way, and then we're going to cut that down tomorrow. We had to get a pickup truck because our pickup truck's in for work, so we had to borrow that one off another site as well. So it was
fun and games.
Yeah, it has been crazy. It has.
Where did you put the fence? Was it wooden posts or do you go concrete posts?
Well, a lot of it right now, we've had to go the old metal spikes, put the spikes in them and wooden posts.
Oh, yeah.
Because getting the footing, there's trees everywhere. Because it being like a forest all the way around it. It's a right pain to dig holes.
We've done a lot of fencing over the years. We did a lot, and some of the holes to dig, hard work.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, we used to use a pillar drill system, but the problem with that is the person used to say to us, "You can't do that. You'll hit a pipe in the ground. You won't hit a pipe. You can match up where the pipes are and everything because you can look at manholes and stuff like that. Crazy people."
That's one of the fences. Luckily, we have to replace. We was replacing that one anyway.
It looked quite an old one anyway.
Yeah, it's done us a favour because that caravan there, we have to pull it out from that way.
Yeah.
Because there's caravans at the front with deckings on, so we have to rag that out from that way anyway. So, luckily, this has saved us a job, really. It does.
Tim, I'm back. Big site you've got there, then it looks a bit ash.
Yeah, I think there's 250 vans on this one, but we can expand. I think we've got an expansion in the lines, sort of thing. But it is nice because there's loads of deers around by it, and everything. You get some nice pictures of the deers.
Is that from that site right there?
Yeah, yeah.
Good, them family, aren't it?
Yeah, there's loads of them. That's one of the selling points, but it's that expensive, these caravan parks. I'm now the ground rent and everything on them. Even the caravans, the prices of the caravans. I think minimum there's a caravan for sale about £35,000. Yeah. That's for a proper old rubbish one, like sort of thing. It's crazy.
From what they're like now is they're unbelievable, aren't they? Whatever.
Oh yeah, they're nice. They are nice, definitely.
I mean, I remember when I was young with caravans. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I've just sent you a picture. By the things. Yeah, I've just sent you them pictures. What I saw the other day of the caravan. Bloody crazy, isn't it? Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, what do we reckon then? What do we reckon is going to happen?
What with?
What's going on? What do we reckon?
I'm going to say the 16th. We're going in, Lucky.
So soon.
I am 99% sure because they break up on the 16th. They do for the annual MP thing. Yeah. And if you look at this afternoon breaking news, what is on now, you see they've found another 3 more people. That's the same air thing. And Javid said we need a full-time Cobra meeting. That's tomorrow. They'll have the meeting. And then Boris Johnson and him will come out on Wednesday or Thursday this week, and that's it. He'll announce that there's more changes.
We're all right talking about this, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
I can never understand why he comes out and says things like, oh, this Christmas will be better than the 2020 Christmas. Why does he commit himself?
Because they don't know what they're saying, Luke. They didn't know what they want. They didn't know what they was on about because one was saying one thing and then other was saying a different thing, but they're contradicting themselves.
Yeah, which they tend to do a lot, don't they?
Yeah, because one was saying your boosters and your jabs will make you He'll get you through it. Next thing they're saying, well, they don't know anything about this new variant. So how do they know that's going to protect you?
I wonder if it's been circulating anyway, like we said earlier. You know, there's been people flying back from South Africa and that every week, hasn't there, for, you know, all the time.
Yeah. That's what it's like I said before. It's like the 16th, that's the thing. It's like if Javid's on the thing today talking about it, he can't rule out anything. And Johnson said the same thing. He can't rule anything because this thing is more deadly, apparently, and it's more, what's it called, contagious?
Yeah, I think that's what they're worried about more. It's more contagious.
It spreads fast.
It's a thing is people ain't taking it.
Yeah. 4 bus drivers at the moment's got it, apparently. This is what they're saying this afternoon. So 4 bus drivers. Says it's on the bus service. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, Nottingham's not far from me at all.
Well, Laura's had COVID, and she's had both the jabs about 4 months ago. She's had the second one, and she's been fairly bad, to be honest. So it does make you wonder whether it has been circulating anyway, and it is this newer one, you know, and it's not so good. The vaccine's working, but not so good.
Yeah, and it's like we're going for boosters on Sunday, me and the missus, but we've been told we'll be down for 7 days because of it. Well, that's no good to me because I'm actually going to be travelling back on the Monday.
I'm not due on mine, I don't think, till about January. I'm in the age group, but not due it till then. But
yeah, I'm due mine. I'm in an hour and about to go and get it.
I had no choice
because of being asthmatic and everything. It's best to.
Laura's asthmatic as well. Yeah. That's why, you know, because that's the most worrying thing. It's the chest side of things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I've just got over this.
Henry sorted.
Yeah.
While I'm talking to you guys, I better cover up because you know.
I think it's probably over there already.
Yeah. But
I don't want to catch it.
Yeah, you gotta remember this, you lot, right? One person can spread it to 20 people. 20 people spread it to 100 people.
Yeah.
That's the ones, yeah.
Woo-wee.
They weren't at your site, were they?
No, that's something Sparky sent me.
That's bad, that.
One of them caravans have hit a roof, a big shed, like a work shed, literally on top of it.
Crazy.
But no, as I say, the way the world at the moment is, my opinion is this, and I've been right every single time, right? I think if we go into the lockdown, we'll be in it because of one reason, because the Johnson hasn't done his job properly from the beginning. He should lock it down from the beginning of November for 4 weeks. Knock it down, like Witty said, but it cannot be done.
Yeah.
Everybody, what the problem is, everybody's had it so good for so long before all of this, travel and that and everything, and they still, if you stop the travel, that stops a lot of it, but it doesn't ever happen because they want it to go on the same time, and obviously there's money reasons and all that as well, isn't there? It's just, it's almost, they have got quite a very difficult job because they're trying to keep people happy.
Yeah. So this is the news from this afternoon. This is what's his name? Basically saying it. So this is the local reporter, Simon, right? It's talking to Javed bloke. Like, we can confirm with another 3 more people. We can also confirm that 4 to 8 bus drivers from the same depots tested positive for the new variant. 17 people completely tested, and it just explains it all basically with it all. But then the Sky News and other news stories saying that it's over 17 now.
Yeah, because it travels real quick.
But I suppose the thing is how many of them people that have got it are going to land up really ill in hospital from it, or are they going to just recover at home? You know, and have it mild or moderate. Then it's not that much of a worry. But it's the thing is, it's like the South African bloke was saying. What I was listening to, he said they're so far behind with the vaccinations in South Africa. He said, you know, and that's a lot of the problem.
So, and then it goes on to saying that Boris Johnson and all the committee will be in the Cobra meeting tomorrow to discuss more restrictions in place.
Yeah.
So discussing tomorrow. So they'll be in Cobra Monday and Tuesday. Then Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, one of the days, they'll just come on TV and say to you, we're on lockdown this date, such and such. Yeah. And that's how it's going to be, I reckon. If not, then...
But for me, they should have done that yesterday.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
they've let all people go out. I mean, I know it's been horrible. We all know that.
Yeah.
But end of the day, you've got to think, you know, it's safety, isn't it?
Morrison's is now put the 2 meter restrictions back. Going to be put back in that maskering back.
Yeah.
You can't go in. You can only one person from household can go into it. Morrison's are quoted, same as Tesco's and the rest of them. We're all trying to do that, but they can't do nothing until that date on Thursday, midnight Thursday, because that's when it's going to be illegal by law.
You know, the bonkers one.
The bus service I've just contacted today because we're away on Friday. We've contacted them as everything back to normal. They quoted they can't tell us if the bus service is running yet for Friday. So they know something that we don't.
Yeah, exactly. They're never going to tell you that middle bit, are they? They only want to let you know what they want to let you know.
That's all. Yep.
That were a good one though. We're not going to close nightclubs, but we're going to make you have a test when you come back off holiday.
Yeah.
But nightclubs can stay open.
Yeah.
What have got thousands in them?
1,500 people, 2,000 people sometimes. Yeah. But yeah.
Madness.
All I'm going to say on that subject is this: if whatever happens, it's going to happen. I'm lucky. We are lucky in one sense, but it's like every day I get emails all the time from people that listen to the radio asking me questions. I can't answer them because I don't know the answers. I keep saying I don't know. But it's like my wish list. People said to me today, we can't get shopping. Do you want something from your wish list? I said, yeah, go on, and there's my wish list. Get on with it. And that's why I've done it. I put my link on my website. DJSparky.co.uk, my wish list is on there. And a lot of people said thank you. I mean, it's easy to do that. My website. No problem.
It's like Jason has just put. There's 50,000 fans at the game today.
There, mate. Ask if you want to put that on, mate.
Yeah. They reckon that's how Italy got it so bad last time because there was a what was it, a Spanish team? I think it was a Spanish team versus the Italy team, and they reckon I think there's a lot of Chinese
that goalie died. Yeah,
and the whole lot they reckon it was just a breeding ground in that stadium. Yeah,
that goalie died. Who was in there? There was one of the goalies who died. Apparently, I said I don't know how true that is, but on the news it says that one of the goalies has died. We don't know where, don't know what anything about it. It says one of them at the time, and that match happened.
What's your take on it, Hank? What restrictions have they put down your end? Anything? Or?
US, yeah.
What, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's no restrictions yet. Not even a word said yet. All we know is that South Africa has this thing and it should be controlled. How they're going to control it, nobody knows. You know, it's on the news. It's very little right now.
Yeah, it's all over us, isn't it?
I think, Henry, you're even worse than us over there, though. I think you're slower than us to do anything.
Oh yeah.
Last time it was quite worrying, wasn't it?
It's all this, airports close down, buses close down, whatever. Everybody's crying,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's still lines and lines of people getting food that aren't working, Yeah. And you know why they're not working? Because the government's giving them $650 a week.
Yeah.
So nobody wants to go back to work.
Well, the thing is, our country and your country it's not so much industry anymore, it's more financial, isn't it? So all of them things stop and there's no money coming in, is there?
No. And we have the problem with the truck drivers now. Nobody wants to go and deliver those things from the ocean liners,
Yeah.
And besides that, the truckers are going on strike. So we got two things gonna go fail because the trucking industry,
Yeah, well, we've had that similar issue here with the truckers.
Every little thing went up in price. Why?
Same here.
Why?
Same here.
There is something that you may not be aware of, you lot, on that.
There's something going on. That's all I got to say. There's something going on to keep these prices going up and up and up, and it's something.
Yeah, it's like look at fuel, Hank. Look at the fuel here.
Yeah,
it's nearly £1.50 a litre now.
Yeah, it's almost $6 $6 a gallon here.
So
It was never that.
If we
it's
go into
like, though, it's like they knew something was going to happen, and then they've kept it up there.
Yeah. So
we know if there's another lockdown, no one's going to be out driving.
That's it.
You think the rich would go step in and say, all right, we're going to control this, keep the prices down so people can buy their food, instead of us giving them free food,
Yeah. We've got a problem at the moment, us lot, as disabled people in the UK. We don't get paid till the 24th of December now, me and the missus. We've got to wait until that 4 weeks, 5 weeks now. We've got to wait for that money to come in on the 24th. We can't do nothing because they took the £84 back when they did it with the COVID last time. So they took the £84 back. That leaves us now short for this month, completely gone.
Yeah.
And people asked us, how do we live? I said, we pay Peter to pay Paul. That's as simple as that. And we've had to use Food Bank. We've been on Food Bank for the past 2 Christmases.
This is all to keep control of the people. There's nothing else but to be able to control the people and steer them the way they want to be.
Absolutely. You said it.
That's all it is.
The UK government then said, authorised it, lose £84. Now, right, we are on now from, say, £12 a day, we're down to £3 a day to live on.
Yep.
That's how it is now in the government. That's how we have to survive on. I can't get any extra because the spina bifida does not show, you see, to the WDP. And because my spina bifida shows only, I don't show it to nobody, right? I don't show it to nobody except my own doctor, you know what I mean? My own doctor knows everything. But they can't take his word for it. They can't take his statements, not allowed to. Yeah. It's got to be their doctors and their people. I said, no chance. There's no chance I'm traveling 4 hours for having a doctor there, stood there looking at me. You know what I mean? Show me spina bifida. You know what I mean?
Governments still think that we're like in the 50s where we don't have the information that we need to satisfy our own self respect and all that. They think that they're going to tell you what it is and you're going to believe them,
Yeah.
Thing is though, there we've got the power of what we're on now.
Yeah.
That makes it harder for them. Yeah. One little thing leaks out and it gets around. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're controlling the Facebook. They're controlling YouTube. They're controlling all the media that the people are sending out, not what they're sending out.
Absolutely, you bang on right there.
Yeah.
And it's like at the moment, Food Bank has announced this week 1,500 parcels in our local areas gone already because that £84 gone.
Yeah.
You see, and we've got to rely on Food Bank to survive the Christmas period.
Yeah, and then they're going to say, "Well, we helped you out, you see, so vote for us."
We've got nothing. We've got nothing to the 24th. But what's open on the 24th? All closed by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So we can't get nothing. We can't do nothing, and we've stuck.
Yep.
So I've had to rely. I can't rely on anybody. We've got nobody to rely on. We've got rich family, but they can't help us because it's all tied up in assets.
Yep.
So it's a really bad situation. A lot of people don't realize how bad it is going to be for a lot of people.
And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Yeah.
Definitely.
The only people that do sort of benefit, the well-off people do still benefit. They ran a lot of well-off people really did well over lockdown and all that.
That company got 20 grand, right? For providing PPE, 20 grand. And that PPE then has been on fire because it was not good for the application it needed to be for. But they kept the 20 grand. They didn't return the stuff. And Matt Hancock got bang under 10 grand. You think about it.
The rich are getting richer.
Then he was knocking off his secretary in the meantime.
That secretary, if you read her statement on the news and rest of it, 17 months having an affair. 17 months having an affair.
Yeah.
And now he's with her, and now she's pregnant. You know what I mean?
Oh, is she? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's all in the freaking thing. It was so flipping hilarious. But they got caught because the fireman, right? The people that put all the smoke alarms in, he put a CCTV in because the cabinet asked him to protect the building for fire.
Yeah.
And he got caught with that camera. Stupid people, aren't they?
But what will be will be. You can. I suppose
comments. Tim.
You can rebel to a degree, but only as much as you can, I suppose.
Yeah, you've got it's going to be. It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our hands are tied. That's it.
I'm lucky in our area. It's sort of I'm rural, and the two nearest towns to me are quite small towns. It's not too bad. It wasn't too bad in the main lockdown and all that. But if you're in the middle of, say, London, and it's really built up, and you're hardly allowed out and all that, it must be horrible.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a garden and that. I've got the shed. So
if you live in a rural area, you can, and you planted your gardens and stuff like you used to be, you won't be affected like the people that are living in central towns and, buildings. So
the thing is, you can go out for a walk and not see no one else and all that. But if you're, say, in the middle of London, you can go around the parks, but then everybody else is going to be around there. So
It's... When first lockdown happened last, if you remember, I don't know if anyone's seen. Have you seen? Obviously, State of Blackpool's beach.
No.
How dirty it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when the lockdown was, when it were there, it were crystal clear.
Oh yeah, they actually saw Venice, all the little canals through Venice. They actually saw you could see a jellyfish swimming through it because the water was so crystal clear.
I've never seen Blackpool like that in my life.
No.
I've only briefly been to Blackpool once.
Yeah, they showed the same thing here in Chicago, that the smog was gone,
Yeah,
all clean air and everything.
And they keep on about all this and that with the cars and everything. It takes a lockdown and sorts it out. It doesn't matter whether it's an electric car or what.
There goes your, what do you call it? The temperature rising and all that. You know?
Climate change.
Mick, it was in the paper. It was actually stated by the company, the commission for the Department of Works basically authorized that camera to be put in that room because it had a fire detector and a burglar alarm detector.
Rusty.
And the statement stated it was only there to be testing. It wasn't supposed to record that instant what happened between that woman and him. It states in the thing, it was all on the Sky News and all sorts. It's quite mad, it was. Crazy.
There's one good thing, though, if there's a lockdown. Plenty of content on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm going to get ready to. I've got plenty of stuff to get on with.
But as I say, it's like me and the missus, right? I've been married now 11 years. I've had to fight every day for my benefits because of my illnesses. But my doctor says you shouldn't fight for them. But the government said I have to. But the thing is, with spina bifida, insomnia, depression, anxiety, I saw death. And I don't wish it on anybody. I do not wish on anybody what I saw. I had to revive a person, basically, literally from death. And people didn't realize how bad it was. And the government said, that's in your mind. Well, it's not in your mind. You know what I mean? Once you've seen that, you can't erase it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And moving from one benefit to the other benefit, and you're losing like £400 a month because you're a carer. You get your money taken off you when you're a carer. And it's stupid. The system is so bent over. It's unreal.
It's broken. It's broken, the system.
If anyone's a carer out there, you will know that you get your carer's money taken off you every month from Universal. On the last benefit, you didn't. This benefit, you do.
Yeah.
So you can't win either way. You can't get anything.
I was expecting a change sooner or later. Anyway, he come in, got Brexit done. Got us sort of over the worst of the first time of this, but I don't know why he's hung around so long, really. But
well, he's been shagging his missus, hasn't he? Got a baby and everything. He's happy now, isn't he?
Okay, Ash, what do you got to put into this?
Got a lot, to be fair. I'm from Wales, so it's different.
Well, you've got that bloody psycho guy, haven't you? That bloody.
I don't watch TV, so I don't have a clue.
I hardly do, actually. I don't watch. I read the news on the iPad, but that's about it.
You got Matt Radford, whatever his name is, isn't he? Rashford bloke, and he said,
I can't remember.
A freaking idiot he is. Oh, we'll be back to normal soon. We'll be back to normal.
Mark, you tell him, man.
Sorry, I get one of them pissing mad moments where I'm so fed up with the system.
You apologise, mate. It is what it is.
I freaking hate the system. It took my wife 30 months to get her money.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's what they're doing to, like Hank said it 10 minutes ago. The rich are getting richer.
Yeah.
The poor are getting poorer.
Yeah. Like you walk into a bank, right, with a suit and tie on. As soon as you mention you've got benefits, they don't want to know you. You walk in with a suit and tie and briefcase and like a business in your box, you know what I mean? They don't want to know you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll have to give you a GoFund page, Sparky.
You got no chance of that. Do you know why? Because we're not allowed one.
Why?
We're not allowed one. Because my sister-in-law is forbidding it.
Oh.
You're not allowed what? I missed that.
GoFundMe. Can't get any GoFundMe. Can't do anything with it because my sister-in-law is a nurse and she's got reputation.
Oh, right.
What about if someone else did one for you?
Yeah, but then you got to mention details, and your details then get leaked, and you get like, you can't do this. I am one of the people that I'm trying to keep everyone happy this year, and then next year I'll bite my tongue so I can snap. Because I didn't arrange my booster, she did. She did all the details, did everything.
Yeah,
That really wound me up.
Tim's just saying there, I was a carer for my late partner.
Yeah, I know he was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult, Tim, and I don't get it with this world living. When you're caring for somebody, you should be given 100% support by the government. You get nothing.
Is everyone on here fully vaccinated? Are you fully vaccinated?
Yeah.
I am.
All right, Rooster.
Are you, Henry, fully vaccinated?
Yep. You just got to wait for my, the booster shot eventually.
One. Yeah, that's what I haven't had, but I've had me too.
I still have to get mine as well.
Oh, that's your
I went and got my shots after my brother died from COVID.
Oh.
Yeah.
When you
Does
get on
anyone
that,
know where I can get parts for it?
what for the engine or?
Yeah.
What is the engine on that?
Owning, I believe.
I'm not sure. You have to search around online.
Yeah, I think because I need new gaskets, which should be fun.
Is it an old Jerry?
Yeah.
Can't you make some?
Heavy. I
Can't
probably
you make
can. Yeah, I
some
probably
gasket,
can. I think that's
get some
probably
gasket
the best.
paper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got hole punches?
I think so. Yeah, I think I've got some.
Yeah, because it's handy to have hole punches.
Yeah, they're easy. Just draw around them, isn't it? Easy that way.
Yeah, then if you've got the hole punches, you can do that and just cut out with scissors. Yeah, I've made quite a few.
Yeah, it's a right.
But what I tend to do, me usually, is do one out of paper first.
Yeah.
And then transfer that to your gasket paper.
I was playing around with Strimmer the other day and I could not get it to prime properly. I kept pressing it and the bulb was coming out really slow. And I'd just done the diaphragm and gaskets all in the carb. I'd done all that. I was putting it back together and I thought, for the life of me, I can't work out why this isn't priming up. I started it. It did start, but it wasn't right. I wasn't happy. I looked. No, I tell you what. No, I tried that. I tell you what it was. I thought, I'm just going to have a look at the new piece I put in, and there was a hole missing on the new one.
Is that right?
Yeah, there was a hole missing, and then I hole punched that through because I had the old one still to go by, and I did it, and it worked lovely. It was just because it was slightly the wrong kit. I didn't realise. I ordered it, and I looked online. It looked right when I quickly looked at it, and then when I got it, it obviously wasn't right. But it was only one little tiny hole, and that made all the difference. I was scratching my head for a while. I kept taking it off and on, off and on.
Yeah.
I got there.
There were pain in the bum, aren't they? Some strokes.
Well, but I actually have worked on a lot lately. I quite enjoy them now, actually. The good thing about them is they're little and you can get them on the bench. Even if it's a strimmer or a long reach hedge trimmer, you can even unbolt it off the main bit quickly just to have that little bit on the bench to work with.
Yeah.
I don't mind them.
Well, Vince, you know Vince. I forgot his last name now.
Price?
Yeah, he's always commenting on our...
Yeah,
he's always on chat.
Is it Price or Prince?
Yes.
Price, yeah.
He commented on one of mine, and the one I'm doing at the minute, and obviously I didn't put a gasket on. I put a instant gasket on the barrel.
Oh, yeah.
And he mentioned about obviously, you know, the pressure getting too much for it. But I said, you know, it's for my own purpose. That's, you know, the point of the video was just a quick and easy fix. So, yeah, that's coming on soon as well.
Because isn't that what was Ken on about that? A squeeze gap or something? Someone was on about a squidge gap or something.
Yeah,
What is that? I missed that conversation.
Yeah, you gotta take your solder and put it inside, and then as the piston pushes up, whatever that squeeze is what you have for compression.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never done anything like that.
Well, if you put a gasket in there, it allows a space, you know.
Yeah, but when you have just sealer, it doesn't, does it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got to work out the gasket thickness, really. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's like end play when you build a motor. You know, you need that little end play. If you don't use the gasket that they provide, sometimes they provide you with a gasket plus a lot of shims.
Yeah.
You got to put it in there to get that right end play, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing.
On my scooter, I've got there's a lot of shims in that on the gearbox and that. I'm hoping I can go with how it was, but I'll do the measurements and check as I go along.
Yeah.
Because I'm not renewing the parts in the gearbox, only the clutch plates. So the rest should go back as it come out.
My cat's asking to go out. I got to let her out.
All right.
Yeah, I did that. You know, it don't bother me. It don't cost me anything. It's only fuck garden, you know what I mean?
I just go with what I think's right at the time, and you know, if it don't work,
well,
I'll take it off again.
I don't want to be spending. It's cost me nothing, but I've already got time in it. I put a new coil on it, and then I don't want to be spending any more money on it because it's just for, like I said, you know, I'll probably use it 4 or 5 times in a year.
Yeah, well, some people on my videos have said, "Oh, I'd have put a new bearing in there," but that new bearing, well, you know, sometimes there's 2 new bearings. That's like with the delivery and everything. That could be 20 quid. That's 24 more pound on a machine, which isn't worth that much anyway. I've put time and money in it already.
Yeah,
you know,
I know where you're coming from there.
It's okay if you've got 10,000 subscribers and you're getting more money in for that video. It's okay then, because it doesn't matter so much what the, you know, whether you sell the item or not, really, because the videos are paying for that. But when you're a small,
I said to him, obviously, if that were a customer's, it would, you know, well, you know, it would have been, it would have had the original stuff on it.
Yeah. I tend to now make a common practice whenever I get a 2-stroke, take the carb off and the exhaust off, check the piston straight away, and then I take the carb, clean it right out, order a new diaphragm and gasket. So I've done the whole lot, check the fuel lines and fill, and do the whole lot now. Just so if I sell it, they can't really moan about anything because it's sort of.
Well, now you've got that vacuum testing.
That's even that on top as well now. Yeah,
you don't even have to do that anymore, do you? Just look, check that you've got a spark. You've got a spark. Whack that on. Job's a good one. Because that's a good bit of kit they are. Good bit of kit. I wonder how Conker's got on with his.
Oh, he did say earlier he ain't had much of a go with it at the moment. Because he hasn't got any rubber to block the ports up. Because you have to block the ports up, don't you?
Choose a bit of
inner tube
or something like that.
Inner tube, that's what I use, a bit of old inner tube.
Yeah, then obviously put your carb back on and your exhaust.
Have you ever had any vapor blasting done?
Any?
Vapor blasting?
No.
If you look at that, that's my scooter engine when I took it out.
Yeah.
See that? And that's it when I got it back, when it was vapor blasted.
Oh, yeah.
Come up clean, didn't it?
Look at that.
I'll show you it before again.
It's like brand new, that.
That was it before.
Oh, wow. So what's that entail?
That, it's nice, isn't it?
Them casings have come up the tree.
Yeah, that's good.
The bloke did me a fairly good deal on that, actually. I did have to pay £110 to have that done, but I didn't think that was bad because it was a lot of fiddly work. And what that is it's water and basically fine glass, and it's like sandblasting, but with water. And yeah, cleaned up lovely. I've had a few things done. And I was looking for someone to do it, and in the end, he was only about 10 miles up. Well, less than that, less than 10 miles up the road. So, yeah. So I thought once I got it apart, I might as well have it all done. It'll be all sorted when it's done.
Yeah, that's one of my on my list. That mate, a sandblaster.
I have got one and all the setup, but I haven't got the place to set it up.
That's what I'm. Well, this is what I need. My shed's not massive, so
easy, Rooster.
I can extend, and that's what I'm going to do. I think.
Well, we sort of had it all planned. What I was going to do before Laura got ill, and I suppose back a week really, because obviously we haven't been to work because we're self-employed. We don't get paid nothing if we don't work. So, but I'd already written the email because I wanted to inquire about a unit so I could do more stuff in it and maybe start up a small business with this sandblasting stuff. But now I'm going to have to revisit finances and see, because what I wanted to do was rent somewhere for like 3 months to give it a trial and then go from there. But
I'll tell you what, it's a good idea. Quick fix. You don't have to mess about. Old storage container.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
You can get I've seen them 20-foot storage containers for about 300-400 quid.
Yeah.
I thought game one dropped in me.
Have you got room?
Yeah, I can fit one of them inside of mine, no problem. And then all I'd do is just button it up to me shed wall at the back, and then obviously seal it all, and then just knock it through inside, and then put a lintel on.
But that bloke did it in the what's it called, in designer thing, didn't he? He dropped down 8 containers in the ground and he put 8 on top. Literally made a big house.
Yeah, actually, if I had some woodland or something, I'd love to do that in a woodland area.
Oh, I've seen that, Sparky. I know what you mean now. Yeah, in his back garden, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he's done a bit on YouTube and all, hasn't he?
And he's got all told now 17 containers ready to go in the ground. He's got a massive field and he wants to do it all underneath the ground. So he can do all his work, he cut in his building, everything all underground. Nobody can complain about the noise or anything.
How's he got away with doing that though in his back garden?
Because he's got people in the world we know, as he's put it.
Who is this? The one with the bunker in the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Luke, you need to watch that, mate. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's showing me from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
What, he put the bunker in the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that one. Wasn't that one James Hayes sold the ride on?
Yeah, you've got it in one. Yeah. He's put containers in the ground. He's got a private land. He's got over 1,000-acre land.
But it's the back of a old council house, isn't it?
That's his one. That's one of them. He's got the rest of them on his private land.
Yeah, well, he must have more because with all his following and all that, he's not going to be. I suppose because apparently didn't they build behind his house in the end?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he built a fallout shelter, didn't
he?
Yeah, he built that, but then I think the wasteland behind his house, I think they built houses on that then. So
there's a lot to it. It was good. I mean, the way he's done things, he's done a lot of good stuff.
I just think them containers are, they're a ready-made shed, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Only thing they do is condensate a lot, but you can have them painted with something that stops.
You can have them saddled back. What's that called? Tanked. You can have them tanked.
Yeah, blackjack, I call it.
Yeah, the tanked, and
it's
then you support
bitumen in tin.
I remember when those containers were going for $200 a piece. Now they're over $2,000.
Yeah, they are making more now because farmers are buying them up.
Yeah.
Because you're laughing if you've got a bit of land because you can just plonk a load on there and charge them out £100 a month or whatever.
Yeah.
That is my compressor there. That is the one I bought for the sandblasting. See that? It's a tow.
Wow. Massive.
Oh, wow. What's that old then, Luke?
Well, that actually just makes air on demand. It doesn't actually hold. It
doesn't hold it. Right. Okay.
No, it's actually a hydrovane. Have you heard of hydrovane?
Yeah.
Does it pose as a generator too?
No, it's just a compressor. Actually, I do run it up on here, so I don't know how well you'll hear.
Keep it down, mate. What are you doing?
I put some black ice. I wanted it on my leg.
Daughter's just come in, slipped on black ice twice. She said,
Oh, bloody hell.
That's it running.
I don't know.
Can't even hear it.
Could you hear it?
No.
But that crazy, isn't it? Blimey.
Wow.
It's got a 4-cylinder Perkins Marine diesel in it.
Blimey.
That's some serious bit of kit, that, Luke.
Well, what happened? I was looking for a setup, and I was just about to go to bed one night, and I clicked it in on eBay, and it come up. There was that come up, and it had the blast pot with it. It had some other bits and pieces, some filters and that with it, the whole setup, and it was quite late. And I was thinking, shall I click it, buy it now or not? Shall I or not? Shall I or not? And I thought, if I wait till the morning, that's gonna go on, I reckon.
No.
So I just clicked it and went for it, and yeah. But luckily, I sold something else. It worked. It was a stressful day because I had to get back in time. But I sold something the same day. I made a really good profit on, so it made that a lot cheaper. So the whole thing worked out well.
You'd have some serious setup there. Sorry about the
That don't have to kick out some air, yeah.
You have to register that to pull it along?
No, that's all road legal to pull along.
Because any kind of thing like that here, you have to register. You got to get a plate for it.
Oh, they don't have to do that here.
No, huh?
Now it's all covered within your car insurance, what you're towing and that. So they actually even relaxed the trailer towing laws here, didn't they, recently?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Yeah, there was a restriction on people that passed. Was it after a certain year, wasn't it? And they relaxed that then as well. So, but when I got there to buy it, the bloke goes, "Oh, it runs, never a problem." He started it and it started, then it stopped, and then
that's always the case,
and it stopped. I could hear it was a good engine. I knew instantly it was a good engine, and I saw enough of it. But he was insistent on me hearing it run longer. So then he started taking the fuel filter and all that off. And you know, diesels, when you get the air in them, especially the old ones. He did all that. He got it running, but then when I got it home, it had air in again. So I just bought the new filters and did I did new pipe work and everything, and refurbed it all and made it, and it's all right now. Yeah. I think it needs a new battery lead on it. One of the battery leads I think is too thin. It gets hot. I think it needs a new lead on it.
Throw some power out that though for sandblasting, won't it?
That's 85 CFM, cubic feet a minute.
Constant.
Yeah. And bear in mind the sort of the biggest you can get in electric is about 30, you know. So, yeah, so
won't struggle with old tough paint, that would it?
No, I have. I've trialed it a few times, and it works all right. Yeah, but
that's good. It's good. There's a guy here that drags one of those like in the cemetery, and to carve out the names and everything.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He uses that. You could hear every once in a while, the year and everything he's putting in.
Yeah. Only thing is that
I'm gonna drop down, Ash.
All right, mate. Thanks.
No worries.
Easy, Rob.
Catch you later.
Thanks for having me.
Take care, Rob.
See you guys.
See ya.
Because my dad says it's noisy, but it's only really noisy when you let the air out, because the air is quite noisy when it comes out. Because it's got 2 outlets as well, so yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah, nice. How many pounds was that?
Well, how much it cost?
Yeah.
The whole setup was just over £2,000.
2,000.
That was for that. Plus, but then I looked at the pot, and the pot was almost new. He hadn't used it much because he was a car restorer. But he decided he was just going to send his stuff off to have it done rather than do it himself, because it's quite time consuming. And I looked at the pot, and he bought the pot new, and the pot was 1,500. So if you weigh all that up, it did really. It was a good deal.
Good.
Yeah, definitely.
I did have to obviously do a bit of work with the fuel system, but I was happy to do that. Really.
Right, I'm going to wrap up now myself.
No worries, mate.
Right,
Conker will be up soon.
Yeah, Conker will be up soon. Right, thanks for everyone coming up.
Thanks for having us.
Look after yourself, Ash. Have a good one. Get a bit, mate.
Right,